last game, because it should only take an hour or two. And then
I
it'll be
think where
95.
our struggle is gonna go happen for is every first fortnight. I think every second fortnight we're just gonna blast straight through it.
Through it.
All right. I don't think we need to put say foundations is on. No, I think it's fair enough.
No, because we'll just draw it.
And I just
Well,
realized I
unless you
shuffled up all the
play
damn
with stuff.
one. Oh, not that one. 2, 3, 4. And group. Okay, so we should have 6 rationed events. And I'm just going to move this little thing all the way down here.
So one quiet night forecast.
Yeah, so we're on 6 right now. Okay, so one quiet night forecast. Extend forecast, yes. One quiet night, yes. Resilient pop is pretty good one.
Yes. The add 2 cubes.
You gotta keep in mind we have better ones now though. So many damn snap points. So like the remove 2 plague cubes from the grid. It's a pretty good like stopgap measure.
For the month that we plan on losing, yes.
So okay, let's be more fair. Which 2 are we not taking? So, I think we should definitely take data transfer because this is.
Okay.
No,
Airlift
we don't need data transfer this month. I don't think we're going to be able to do this.
Airlift is one we don't need.
Okay, airlift is one we don't need. Okay. So we've got move 3 supply cubes from a haven onto one or more locations of the grid. I mean, that's a good emergency one, especially since we don't have farmer. Do produce supplies on a haven, disperse it.
Okay, so I'd say between disposal and Team Bravo, depending on whether we draw produce supplies, except we have to put it in there before we draw.
I'm pretty sure we do that, yeah. Before we start drawing, we have to shuffle these in there. Let me think here. So, I actually am deciding against data transfer, and here's why. I don't think we're doing this, even if we really wanted to this round.
Those ones, yeah, but the faster we can get 3 research centers down and unlock North America, the better.
Okay.
Hang on. We objective.
Yeah, our objective is just recon North America.
All right. So it is very unlikely that we get 5 distinct yellows. Like, very unlikely we get 5 distinct yellows, and impossible to get 4 distinct blues and 2 blue.
Well, it's not impossible.
It is because we would need 15.
Well, no, because we can fish a card from the discard.
We would need 15 blue cards because we have to both build research centers in 2 locations and get 7 more freaking cards.
Okay, so right
So that
now
would be
there are 12.
so,
Okay, that
right.
would waste too many rounds. Yeah, that would honestly waste too many rounds trying to fish it out, wouldn't it? Because we could just connect up all the blues and then use our
Well,
future reckon guy to.
we aren't fishing new blues out though.
Yeah, there's okay. Yeah, there's too many cards because it's a replace, isn't it? It is a replace. Okay, fair enough. Um, I'd say we get
Yeah,
dispersal on Team
so
Bravo because without the farmer, we're at the very least gonna need options. And I think at that point, we're just gonna not do drastic measures because I think we're gonna go by this month pretty quickly, and we're not gonna need it.
yeah. Okay, so we got rid of which two
Air
funded
flight,
events then?
air flight, and the ability to move 2 plague cubes from the grid.
All right. Seems legit.
Because I think in the end we're just gonna need both of these to cover up for just a un, untimed epidemic or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Put those in there. Scuffle, scuffle, scuffle. These 3 are going to blue player. These 3 are going to pink.
Before we do that, we need to actually set up the grid.
Okay. Done.
We don't want that many on Santiago. We only want one on.
Okay, so we're gonna put one of the extra ones on good air because we don't want to go to good air if at all possible.
Unless we draw it, yeah.
Yeah. And one of them on Cairo because again we don't want to go to Cairo if at all possible.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway,
Seems.
so go to me. Okay, we have 2 people set up. Well, yeah, we have 2 people set up to do the thing.
Oh, wow. We
Yeah,
got good air in our starting hand.
yeah, we got good air to starting hand, which means this guy has to be one of the 2 people that is starting over at the Vamir.
Which makes that be the laborer. And because that's 2 out of 4 yellows, that makes uh
That guy be
the, the instructor.
okay. So the instructor is the guy on the right here. All right, and that makes you Radiohead.
Okay. And we have a produce supplies in our starting hand.
Yes, we do. I wouldn't do major produce supplies because it is a 1 tick only.
Yeah. So we want major produce supplies. That will be our shove them in random directions. Disperse. And dispersal would be most efficient in Vormir because there's 3 connected.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it goes to adjacent areas. I think it just goes anywhere.
I'm pretty sure.
I haven't set up the epidemics yet, so I'll look at it real quick. Uh, just into one or more locations on the grid, Brian.
Oh, sweet.
It doesn't matter
Okay.
where it's from. It just goes somewhere.
10-4.
Which now that, well, no, never mind. Anywho, so I believe the people are set up like you said we wanted them set up. I'm Bob the Builder since I'm going to good air. You are radio operator since you were the one left over, and the one we share is the instructor because can shove another
Yeah,
card into the.
we were supposed to infect before we drew, but that part does not matter.
Yeah, okay. Scuffle, scuffle, scuffle. Istanbul to Constantinople now. Istanbul to Constantinople now. Some like to go to New York. Cairo, Soap, Jacksonville. Anyone does that. Five, six. We need to get our last three. 7, 8, 9. Washington, London, and Tripoli. Washington, London, and the trips. Okay, so our initial infection of the grid has been done. Scuffle. Okay, so we have 45 plus 5. We're going to have a total of 50. So that means that there's going to be 10 each in all of
One,
these.
okay, you can copy pasta.
Good point. Just copy paste. There we go. It's just so weird watching it do all that.
Yeah. All right. So searching by land
Well,
is to
we've got to
get
decide who's
to
the first player now. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4,
true.
5, 6. All right, looks like it's the Radiohead slash. Uh, fine, I'll do it myself.
That sucks. Like, if it was Bob the Builder, he'd get to search immediately.
Yep.
All right, so Radiohead produces 4 times?
Really?
I
Okay.
mean,
Well, I assume you're going to transfer your supplies to us.
yeah.
And what, like
Um,
two to me and two to our combined character?
all of them are actually going to go to uh, that one because
Everything's
the
balanced.
labor is literally walking to the place to search and then searching.
Okay.
So he needs no cubes right now.
Oh, you're saying they all go to the other guy. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because all 4 of his actions are walk to
One,
good
two.
air, search, search.
No, no, no. We don't want to do this. The C search. The C search is not good. I think what it does is just gets us a free C connection.
Uh, I know that that is a uh,
Yeah.
blue one up top.
It is 3 supply cubes from the reserve.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well,
no,
we
no,
don't
no.
want
We are not doing the search to see. So
that. Okay.
I do have one action to either draw the line or one action to return to soap, so that way I could be given a card while this guy does something else.
Um, yeah, drawing the line somebody needs to do it before. Wait, radio operator can do that, but I
Like,
feel like that's an action that the laborer can do for
mhm.
his action. So produce 4 times, give 2 of them to laborer and 2 of them to other guy.
Well, the other guy's the instructor, and here's what I was thinking. I end my turn at soaps. That way, at the very least, I'm closer for the instructor to give me a card. So that way, it's less turns
But
wasted for the instructor.
could be bottom deck.
What?
Soap could be bottom deck though.
I mean, I suppose, but so could good air.
Mm, it could, but not that likely.
Mm.
I mean, good air is where we want to build a research station as well.
Yeah. Wait, why did you want to build a research station on good air? It was for the teleport?
Yeah, because the guy will start there.
I suppose. I do loathe putting it on Sao Paulo,
Alternatively,
but we're not
this is
going to
going.
get it this round either. So,
Yeah, I mean, we're also going to be unlocking produce more
uh,
when
let
we
me
search
let
good
me
air.
go get my drink. It's sitting across the room for some reason.
Ew, right.
Well, my cup turns out my cup was leaking. That's fun.
Oh my, it is.
Let's go ahead and pour it into another cup that doesn't leak.
Yeah, I forgot that the first guy is brew.
The first what?
Oh crap. Does our blue guy have any yellow cards in his hand?
Yes, one. Or no, wait, no, no. Blue,
That's
blue is this character. No, does not have yellow.
okay. So, in order for blue to draw from the discard pile, he's going to need a yellow. But he can heart of the card pit.
Yeah, we're. I mean, he has at least a much higher chance of drawing yellow at the moment because we have two extra yellow areas.
Which
So,
is 3 cards. So the 3 cards in our hand kind of cancel that part out. So there's still a higher percentage of yellows
hmm
than other colors.
hmm
So basically, he can take care of trips, or he can move to the spot as the
okay. Here's what I'm
move to
thinking.
the
Well,
first 3
we've
times.
yet to end this first guy's
Why?
turn. So, am I going to end up at Sao Paulo so our shared guy could give me Jacksonville? Or are we going to delay the construction of this since we're not too sure if I'm going to be able to build it?
I thought we were going to toss Jacksonville to the laborer,
Mhm.
and then you have three more actions to do what the hell ever you want.
Okay.
I believe one of those is to move to soap, and the next one is to
Okay. I
draw the
think I got the
line.
turn order mixed up in my head. I thought these two were switched. In my head, I got the turn order mixed up. So the confusion has been resolved.
Okay.
So you produce 4 times. Now it's time for you to draw two.
Um, should he produce less than that because he's so far away from his final destination?
Sure.
Let's have him produce one less time and move to Vormir.
We could all hang out here.
Yeah, I could not hear that.
Ah,
Turn one epidemic.
I was gonna meme up the name, but there's a character limit. I was gonna go Vormir, aka New Titan, but it ran out of space.
Gotcha. You do have a meme ready for the next haven that we're unlocking in like two more
Yeah, I
turns.
believe we said we were gonna save it. It was Nowhere
Ah, yes.
because
Okay.
nobody ever fucking goes there.
Right, especially when we uh quarantine the entire Western Hemisphere.
Hmm.
Okay, so draw two. Yay, he got a yellow. Cairo and soap.
All right, go.
All right, so Pinky gives a yellow, produce supplies, so that we have a target for dispersal. That's two actions. Move to soap, drop. Reasonable.
Sorry, I'm eating right now, so I keep muting myself.
Gotcha. All right, then draw two and go infection pile. Okay, we have the means of production. My eggs. And what are we discarding to nuke that at, at the very last minute? We can wait until we draw an epidemic to decide. All
I'm
right,
getting
that turn is over.
mad. I'm really getting mad.
That turn is ogre. He moves to soap, draws moves to good air, searches by land.
Ooh, excuse me. That was the second action. Third action, go to good air. Fourth action, one if by land. Hey, look at that! We found the Opal Laboratory, seeking the cure. And they're like, why haven't you discovered America yet? 18 and 20. That was 18 and 20, right?
Yes.
18 and 20. 18.
Buttons.
What?
These have buttons,
Do
right?
they?
Oh.
Um, uh, we got our. It seemed like a good idea at the time, guy. Well, we agreed upon a meme, but I've already forgotten it.
um, this is the guy that
Oh, you came back. In the end, you come back to me.
yeah.
You found us. Blah blah blah.
And it even says Thanos memes are the best. So here's a meme template.
Are we using that image?
um I mean, I think it's funny to, to have Thanos memes are the best included in this nonsense.
So here's
Do
a
you want
meme.
me to read that or
I scrolled up.
did
I
you?
scrolled up.
Okay. All right. And 20 was a button?
No, 20 is we got to open up something else here for 20.
Gotcha.
You could not live with your own failure. When did that bring you back to me? Mm-hmm. 61, 30, and 13.
Oh yeah, and 61 is our lake.
Okay, so we got a few things to open up here. Packet 61. It's the lake. It's been placed.
Button.
We have no clue where to go, how to get there, but it's been placed. And you find a laboratory, add that matching sticker. Ah, it doesn't have a button. Fuck. Oh, none of them do. Which laboratory did we
Oh,
find? We found Opal, not Jade. There we go. I was hoping for a button. All I got was this stupid piece of cardboard. But there's a button for this one. So we
yay.
now have the Opal breakthrough. check mark there. When you do the make supplies action, take a one additional supply cube if you are in a haven or supply center.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What a surprise.
Who'd to thunk it?
Okay, and I'm thinking I should, just in case of epidemic, go ahead and pick up cubes.
Uh, it's not your turn.
Um, it's still my turn. I haven't passed.
Literally, it
That
had to
was
be my
the.
turn to do my shit.
Oh, yeah, White's turn is. I'm just saying that it seems like White should pick up cubes in case epidemic.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to leave one there as a safety cube.
I figured leave two there. Like,
Fair enough.
you just need two of them for the
Leave two.
city center.
All right. I just got to get one more yellow, and I'm good for the.
Right, and there's a guy next to you that can just shove it up your ass.
Hey! Keep it PG-18.
Uh-huh.
Anywho, what is our radio operator gonna
We
do?
done the infection?
Oh right, infection. The Tripoli and not null. Come on.
That was not me.
There we go. We got it. We did it. Now it's your turn, bud.
All right, so move you to the place that we forgot to put in the discard pile since we've
Yeah.
connected it.
Just go
Then
ahead and dish it
trash
out.
the and to get it, and
Now I'm
then
just gonna
search
point
it.
out. I don't think you have to be in this in the call. You don't even have to be in the area. Just
Right, but to search it, I need to be in.
All right. So you're discarding soap. You're getting Lima. In this one, we don't need to search by land if memory serves.
Right, just search by sea.
Land. Oh wait, but we do want to get that land search.
Yeah, but not this action. This action is unlock additional means of production.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this guy is blue.
Okay, so
So pink should still be in soap.
one, two, no, one to take it then. Okay. Okay. So you took
So
it.
one soap. That was two moves to get to Lima. One to uh, swap them, and then one to search by sea,
Okay. So
and then
that was
it's over.
one to get to Lima. Two to get Lima in your hand because that does take an action, right?
Blue, blue.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
One,
my whole
two,
turn is to search by sea.
uh, three. Okay.
And then on my next turn, I'll be able to search by land, and then
We have learned the
uh,
location of Lost Haven. We have not accessed it yet. Open up 60 and add it to the board. If you already opened 60, gain an action.
well, no sense in typing it. It's just 60 for now. Ooh, bad news for
Hold on a second.
Dana. to have already completed an
What?
for for the month where we need to discover a new lost haven. I believe uh, it counts as we've already completed it,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore we have even less objectives that we can achieve that month.
Mm-hmm.
Any hooter. Uh, it's not named until somebody walks in, and I
Yep.
can't walk in yet.
Hold on a second. We're getting pretty close to an epidemic. Yeah, you're guaranteed to draw one, or our instructor is guaranteed to draw one.
Me, the Tubs, and New York.
Okay. Okay, so next step is to we go to the guy that's guaranteed to draw an epidemic. All right, let's start thinking about it. What card are we going to sacrifice for Santiago here?
So, I want to walk in to our labor spot and hand him the yellow card. And that's two of my actions, and then I need to leave and try and do something. I have no cubes on me, right?
No, you
And
don't.
I can't take them from the laborer because
I'm going to need
they're
them.
exactly. So,
I mean, the best thing
I,
you can do, I guess, is just end up in Vermeer.
I can move to Vormir and then produce two because we
One.
have that ability unlocked now.
No, that'd be your fourth action. One to go to me, two to give me, three to go to Soap, four to go to Vormir.
Oh, right. Um, unless I were to trash a card, but trashing a card does not get me where we need to be. So, alright, I just walk back to Vormir then, after giving you a yellow card.
All right.
Or do I
Before we
could
actually,
unlock that fucking haven actually.
um,
No,
no,
well,
it won't. You'll just get there. You'll get the Lima.
oh, yeah, you're right. So, yeah, that's my best.
Okay, so we knew that epidemic was coming. So what card did we sacrifice to kill it off here?
Uh,
It looks like either a black card is very easy for us to sacrifice, or maybe an extra produce supplies. But I do love a good produce supplies.
okay, because it's definitely not a blue card. Um, we we could sack a yellow as well, right?
I
I think
suppose.
sacking a yellow that is not searchable. No, because this guy can search Bogota as well. So yeah, sack a black card for the guy that has 7 cards in his hand.
It was Istanbul or Cairo, but I chose Istanbul because Cairo, at the very least, if you use it, gets you deep into that pocket, you know?
Yeah, it does.
You know what we always say? Corner strats, 4 days. What does that mean in this board game? I don't know, but that's definitely a corner, and that's a strat.
Yep.
Okay, so
All
where
right.
were we?
So draw the guaranteed epidemic
We already did that.
and
We just need to shuffle this deck on top of it. So let's give it a quick look here. Do we have any doubles in this deck at the moment?
what did we bottom deck then?
Oh, we haven't bottom decked anything. That's right. London. I see London. I see France.
Okay, so all three Londons are in the disc.
One, two, three. Yes, we have three Londons. We have two Washingtons. We have two Trips. We have two Carots. We have two Istanbuls. And we have two Soaps. Leaving us with just one New York, one Lagos, and one Jacksonville. Everything else is either two or three, with three being London.
Okay.
All right.
That's Pips.
I don't think we need to extend forecast right now. What do you think?
Uh, Nobody is standing in danger. So I agree with that assessment.
Okay, but we have a lot of
And
things that are in danger,
need the
though.
wa- All right, so that now White's turn, and White is going to build a thing like a
Yeah.
1000% build a thing on good air,
Okay. I mean,
and then what?
yeah, I'll build it on good air. Hey, start. Get your nose out of there. All right. Two, three, three. Pick up four. Produce supplies.
Um, Non-major.
Non-major.
Okay.
Especially since that card is only a one-notch card. Yeah.
All right.
Draw two. Not a blue. London and Lagos. So we got a plate cube and Lagos.
Lagos is danger, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What
So
is
get
blue doing?
companion. get companion is action 1 for blue,
Mm-hmm.
and action 2 is walk into the spot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, here's the thing about that action. Oh, hello? Okay. Here's the thing about that action. Why? We know what will happen
It's
when we go there. We know we're going to get Forever Alone, and we know we're going to get the increase our limit by 15.
we're gonna get increase our limit by 15 and the quarantine action.
Good point.
The yeah, the package 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um so that would be action 2.
I just realized we didn't fully dump out packet 5 here. We had these 3 whenever we were buying shit.
Okay.
This one's you can take any one versus the give any one.
Gotcha. But we hardly ever use,
Um,
especially
that might be a good
Africa.
bot. That might be good. The construction guy. Anywho,
Africa.
uh, name this New Haven. All right, and we believe we already said it was going to be Canoair.
Yeah. Also, that very convenient for farmer, but they show up in the discard pile initially, right?
Yeah, they show up in the discard pile initially. Hey, look at that. We got. Hey, it auto calculates them for us.
Neat.
See, now we're in a position where greater produce supplies. What the hell happened to that bag? That bag just
Oh,
disappeared out of my hand. Okay. What the?
it happened again. Maybe it's scripted that that bag is unnecessary.
All right, but that bag wasn't empty.
It wasn't empty.
No.
Then draw the 15 to your hand instead of making it rain.
Yes, but I gotta rewind to the point where the bag's back again. What? Okay, I got all the cubes out, but seriously, I've never seen any one of them do that. Maybe I did empty out the bag and I just wasn't paying attention, but still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, okay, so we have a lot of available.
So you've done two actions, and I'm going to point out you
So
do have a
still more
major
stuff
produce
in package
supplies.
six. There's still more stuff in package six.
No, there's not. Oh, there is. Inoculate. Oh, glorious inoculations.
Yes.
Glorious, glorious inoculations. I actually forgot that they were in that package. I thought they were in a different one.
Yeah, that's what package six is, bud.
Okay, we got
Or
inoculations. Oh boy, the depths of greatest power.
all right, so what's Lima's thing again for how it works?
Lima. Oh,
Is it command?
play as an action, or no, at any time to remove a plague cube from your locations. You have to be there, but it's not an action. It's just remove a plague
Okay.
cube.
Okay. Uh, I don't think Pagoda's search is actually good.
Um, I mean, we could sit here and rack our brains over what Pagoda search is, or we could just look at it because we've already played this game literally twice before. Its search is um, get a card from the discard. So that one's good, saved for an emergency situation, anyways.
Yep. Okay. So don't even bother connecting Bogota because we are not going to reach critical mass, right?
The number of cities we
We
currently have
connected
is 11. Oh wait, we should have more because
12.
yeah. Uh, I'm gonna do a quick admin thing because I want to check something here. So it says cities currently only got 12. Our current population is 35. So 23, 4, 20. The population is off because it's not counting our havens. Just an FYI.
Okay.
So if anything ever actually mentions population, so I think the only thing it ever does is the in game. Then we'll have to.
Um, yeah, so I've done two actions and I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere.
That's too funny.
So we're not set up to major produce supplies on account the two spots where we need to clean house are dirty.
Um,
So
yeah and no. It will still get us a ton of supplies, but you are correct. It won't be maximized.
yeah, it'll only be six, nine. It'd only be nine. And they're not in good spots. So
I mean, if I would have been thinking about that, I probably would have taken that up. But still,
Well, we're still considering um, the potential of drawing that push them out.
yeah. Honestly, I think
I don't
setting.
think we're
I honestly, I mean, I agree we do need to set it up, but I don't think we need to set it up until we draw that card.
okay. So I think I just produced twice, getting 4 cubes, and throw them at the next person to go.
Which would be Pinky. That's I picked up one by mistake. There we go. Okay. So now Pinky.
Ooh. I could. Nah, that's too action inefficient to use Lima as a companion ogre and ogre to wash plague cubes off,
Yeah. I mean,
but that's just not gonna happen.
right right now we're not to the end of the game, so we also don't know
Mm,
if we don't know if Luna is going to get any additional play cubes. Is what I'm trying to say.
okay.
Anyway,
I don't think that people are gonna clean house actually, so I'm gonna do a regular produce supplies and give one more to next person to go.
alrighty then. So let's get your
Because
infections going.
otherwise I'm about to have to discard.
Yeah, we're gonna discard anyways. Wait. Yeah, we need to draw for you first. Well, you drew Santiago. You want to go there and search? Hey, Brian, you want to go to Santiago and search? That's like Netflix and chill, except for like slit your wrists.
Yeah,
Oh, we do need to get cards out of your freaking rainbow hand. That's for sure.
yeah. Unfortunately, the way things are written for the trace C route, in order to
We
trash
don't
a
even
hand,
have Tracy root at the
I
moment.
have
Yeah.
I meant the
Like yeah, you would use Lima to either travel to Lima or nowhere, or you would use nowhere to
right.
travel to Lima.
Yeah, like I have to walk to soap and then I can go wherever I want to go.
Yep. Okay, so now we are going to infect Istanbul and Tripoli. So that is two more plague cubes. Are you sure you didn't want to major produce supplies? I'm actually regretting not picking up that remove plague cubes from the board card.
It's okay. As long as we have yellows, we have removed plague cubes from the board.
True. Well, as long as you have yellows, or we can get yellows in your hand. But yes, true. Okay. So, one in the pink. What are we gonna do with him?
So,
Like, he has no
uh,
cards he honestly needs to give away because he only has that one that he could honestly give away to any potential use. So he's got five
so
cubes to
he
deal some
can,
shit with.
yeah, so he can move to triples, drop cubes, and then go back to
One, two,
Xandor.
drop, go back. You want to pick up the cubes at Varamir while you're at it, or no?
I mean, I want those cubes there for the dispersal.
Anywho, you have five cubes then. How many did you want to drop?
Uh, 4.
There are 4 cubes at Tripoli. Okay. So draw your 2. That's a major produce supplies if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
And considering that's probably going to be used for a major produce supplies, I think I might as well pick up the cubes I have at Vermeer right now.
Well, it's not your turn yet, White. You need to infect.
Yeah. New York and Caro. Okay.
Ah, good. Santiago is the perfect candidate for getting plague cubes or plague cube removal back. All right, so White, you pick up those 3, move to either of the 2 plague cube spots, drop shit, and then GTFO.
Yeah.
And I
One,
am assuming
two,
that would
3. Dropping 4 cubes there and move
uh
out of London.
uh, uh we need to get blues into your hand.
Right.
Okay, never mind. Uh
I'm still.
Pink does not have any blues
Yeah.
to
I'm not
give.
gonna. I'm not gonna end my turn in London for you to give me your London.
No, I was thinking if Pink had any blues, if y'all if Pink and White were on top of each other, it would be good.
Yeah.
But
Okie dokie, Smokey. Um, draw 2. Epidemic.
bottom deck is.
New York.
Oh, hold up. Never mind. We've already forgotten about it and gone too far.
For what?
Uh, inoculation package 6 shit.
Oh, damn it! That's right.
I mean, we've only been in London and triples,
And
and I don't
honestly,
think this were
I don't think it's
what.
worth. Well, it might have been worth it for Tripoli,
Yeah, but that was an entire turn ago.
but
So,
I think at this point it's too much future knowledge. So I'm just gonna point out you can curate the top 8 cards, 2 of which are New York.
and how many?
We're only gonna be drawing two out of
What?
9. So it's a 7 out of 9 times a 6 out of 8 chance of not
So,
drawing New York.
what's the player deck stack at now?
32.
32.
Next draw is a safe draw.
Okay, and then the one after that is Danger Bro.
Uh huh.
All right. Willing to forecast.
Okay, so we're forecasting this.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can't derp our Thanos run
Yeah,
this
especially on the
early.
first month. No, we can't. We can't derp it on the first month.
Okay, triples will go on top.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do we get to do? 8. 7, 8. So, what we're gonna put New York on the bottom.
Yeah, New York is the bottom two. Triple is the top two.
Okay, Tripoli's the top
Uh,
two.
Istanbul is the next one after New York,
Wait, after New York.
or it's the next bottom above New York.
Okay. So, okay,
Uh,
Tripoli is happening. So the two Tripolis are happening on your turn, on pink.
on this turn.
On pink, then we can do London, Lagos, and then Karo, Istanbul.
Seems legit.
So I'm London, Lagos. So I'm London, Lagos. You are Karo, Istanbul, and that means you are double New York. So there's a double trip. But let's admit it, we wouldn't have gotten rid of Tripoli or London if at all possible. We would have gotten rid of New York, Washington, Jacksonville.
Yeah, because West Coast is not where we want to be
Yeah.
typically.
Yeah. Okay. So I've removed Tripoli. Now it is my turn, and I am Lagos, London. Okay.
Yeah.
So I should probably either take care of Istanbul or Cairo. Or
Um, that was White's turn. It is now Blue's
that was
turn.
White's turn.
Yes, because White just dropped him on Nod Nod.
Okay. All right. What is Blue gonna do then?
So Blue can only deal with the cubes that are on the labor's sheet because those are the only ones on anyone's sheet.
Uh huh.
So I'm guessing
I mean, I don't need
that
those right now. I only stored them as a just in case. So take them as
okay.
far as I'm
So
concerned. So like
I can walk to
let's yeah,
Lagos and
one
drop down
two
to.
one two. Why bother with Legos? Like Istanbul and
Uh,
Cairo.
I can't end my turn where there is plague.
Well, I mean like Cairo. Maybe I don't know.
Sure, because Cairo makes it so I can clean up plague cubes as I go.
Yeah. So 1 2 teleport. I mean we're using a yellow, but we have to in this case.
I could trash Cairo.
Good
I would
point.
rather trash Cairo.
That seems like a really smart move. Why didn't I think of that?
Okay, and then drop those two cubes on it
Yeah.
from someone else.
Hey, why are you taking my cubes?
Raisins. All right, draw two uh, of the player card.
2 3 4 5 6. So you're gonna lose one no matter what. Okay. I
It's
assume
going to
you.
be Cairo.
Okay. You've got.
We to win the game.
Yeah. Got resilient pop. one or two copies. All right. We can wait to use that, obviously.
Yeah, unless you want a resilient pot trip so that I keep Cairo, because
I
those
mean, we
are
could
both
resilient
tripper.
pop trip so we just don't have to pay attention to it anymore, or at least
Right.
until it gets drawn again.
Well, until we've gone through a lot of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fine with that plan. That way I can use Cairo to get the fuck out of there to where I need to be, right?
Okay, so we're gonna resilient pop trip then?
Yeah.
All right. So I just realized with us doing that, it would literally be the worst for you to draw it, for this one to be an epidemic
Yeah.
because we'll draw all three of the cards.
One
Anyhow,
quiet night, that bitch.
Lagos in London. Okay, so now it is one of the pinks' turn.
Is that a major produce supplies I
It sounds like it's a major produce supplies then. All right. So that is 3 cubes in a lot of places. 3 over in nowhere. 3 over at the Titan. 3 over at Xanadu.
do?
3 over at Varamir. Vormir. And I would put some there, but it's already full.
Alright, so I take all those cubes. One action has been spent.
Yep.
I go to
Wait, is
not
major produce supplies in action?
constable now. It still cost an action, dude. I go to the plague cube spot, drop 3 cubes, come back.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Istanbul. 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 You are literally one black card away from
Neat. And the person is standing in. Wait, that's not how it works.
yeah, like he has to remain like if you want to steal it from him, he has to remain in Cairo or I as the laborer have to go to Tripoli.
Yeah, that's.
Not going to happen.
Why? Because you need to go to New York
Yep.
and make it rain.
So you didn't
And
draw an epidemic, so we're safe for the Karo Istanbul transfer here. All right. I pick up these cubes because they're very conveniently came out of nowhere. And I'm like, ah,
no, the cubes are still sitting in nowhere. In before, are you going to produce twice?
Oh, good point. Yeah, good point. To get me a lot more cubes.
Okay, produce twice, move there, drop some weight.
Let's go ahead and just drop 4. You'll be good for a while that way. Okay. Now what? Draw 2.
Now you, yeah, better be blue.
So
That's not.
the all right.
Bottom deck and then figure it out.
Bitch of sun. There is 2 Istanbuls in the top of the 5. And we're gonna be drawing 3 of them.
So you're saying one quiet night it and uh other guy will drop them and remove cube, plague cube.
Yeah. One quiet night. Now it's your turn to move. And this is not an action, it just happens.
Yeah.
Remove the play cube. So we're just going to put it back into there. Then,
Yeah.
what's their third
Drop
action?
3 of them is action 2 because it was just moved.
Yeah. Okay,
That
move,
was not an
drop.
action. All right. So, do I have a New York or Tubbs in my hand?
You have a New York in your
As
hand.
okay, and the Nod Null is not an upgraded Nod Null.
No.
Okay, I move back to Cairo, trash Cairo to end my turn in New York.
Okay. So that way I can take New York from you.
Yes.
All right, here 3, 4, 5, 6,
Please
7.
be yellow.
Nope, it's not a yellow.
Well, it's not a yellow cure yet.
Yeah. Okay, so what now? In fact, look at that. It was Istanbul and Lagos. Shit! We really were not paying attention to that, were we? Okay.
You told me not to go to Lagos, to go to Cairo instead.
Well, if you wouldn't have been over there, we would have been in a worse position. I can tell you that outright.
Yes, true facts are true.
Okay. All right, Mister. I've got 4, but not 5, and I'm the guy who gives shit away instead of takes it. What do you do?
Um, are we inoculating anything? Because it seems like we are at that point.
I mean, you know we would rather inoculate North America and South America. Like, you know this.
Okay.
But
So,
at the same time, it's like. Ugh.
all right. So walk to Lagos, drop cubes from the haven on the way, and then go back to Vormir.
Okay.
And then draw two and cross fingers for black or blue. Preferably black.
You got London. And you got the good London.
Okay.
So
So
now
good
I don't
London
need to take
means
from you.
correct. You need to end up in position to. Oh, in fact.
Yeah, I need to infect first. 3, Karo, Istanbul, and London. Karo, Istanbul, and London. Karo, Istanbul, London. Okay, so let me think this one through here.
What yellow card does giveaway have?
Giveaway, Jacksonville. See, I'm mad in that literally every place that I can, every place that I can either give or take cards in a way that actually can be done in a reasonable fashion has a fucking plague cube on it.
Uh, Yellow cards can get rid of plague cube, but Bob the Builder needs to be given the blue card, like
Uh-huh.
with the foundation on it.
Uh-huh. But that's Mr. I give free candy. So
Right. And it seems like I give free candy.
why
I
didn't
give
we
free
ever have a free candy van for that guy?
I give free candy's best possible move is to walk to Jacksonville, give Jacksonville to Blue, walk to Tubbs or where White is, and give White the foundation.
Okay.
But that would require everyone staying on the West Coast while the East Coast is on fire.
Everything's fine. Don't you worry about it. Insert picture of Ralph going, I'm in danger.
Yeah.
um,
Honestly, I feel like White could end his turn in Jacksonville
yeah,
and possibly draw Jacksonville, and then Blue can have a much better turn.
yeah, I could possibly do that.
You could possibly do that.
It seems like such a waste, but should we do another major produce supplies?
So good air is still fucked. you're not placing any cubes where cubes are going, but we would get 6 cubes into the rotation
We'd get 9 cubes into the
immediately.
rotation.
6 immediately, in quotes. So you could major produce supplies while picking up 6 and in your turn in Jacksonville crossing fingers that you draw Jacksonville, which is like 2 of the yellows in play, I think.
Okay. Let me think this through. Wait, how do we only have 5 cards?
How do we have 5? Oh, we did we package 6 something?
No. I think one of these two
That's not
turns I
package
just didn't.
6.
I think one of these 2 turns I just didn't draw. All 3.
Well, that one wasn't package 6. I don't know where you have package 6 set
I
up.
haven't created it yet.
Okay.
Because I remember that New York was supposed to be gone by the time like one of the New Yorks was supposed to be
Yeah.
Innu. So yeah,
Okay.
now we're all kosher. So now we are going to package 6 some bullshit here.
Yeah, now we're going to package 6 New York.
So uh, package 5 is going to be where we put our uh, player
Player
cards.
cards.
Number 6 is where we're going to be putting not the locations. Okay,
Right.
so we know for a fact that there is one more New York on the top of the deck. Do I take 1 cube from New York so we have a safety cube? Or do I take 2 cubes from New York and we play it risky?
Let's not play it risky because we're
So I'm gonna
already at
take
4.
1 cube from New York, move.
Why? If you're major producing supplies,
Right?
why?
I have to be at a Haven or Supply Center.
No, why pick up the 1 cube from New York?
That's not an action. So like there's 2 cubes there. Would I after the third one I picked up? The question is do I take 2, leaving 1 there to play risky
No.
biscuit?
No. I'm asking why are you even picking up the 1
To get it into our
from New York?
rotation as soon as possible. You said to get it into rotation, right?
Hmm. I was thinking major produce supplies would get 6 into rotation.
But this way we get 7.
But we risky biscuit New York.
No, we risky biscuit New York if I take 2 of them. Like, we know
Huh?
for an absolute fact that next card is New York.
Uh-huh.
So the question, and we know for an absolute fact that on Blue's turn, Blue is inoculating it.
Right.
So do we risky biscuit drawing the third New York, or do we leave a cube there? And honestly, I'm thinking leaving cube there is fine because look at our freaking stockpile. It's
Uh-huh.
not like we're gonna run out of cubes to take. Okay, fine. New York has 3 on it. You happy, Brian?
Uh-huh.
All right, whatever. I hate to do it this soon, but we can't lose the first month on our Thanos run.
Yeah.
So since we can't lose the first month on our Thanos run, we're doing this. 1, 2, 3. I'll just go ahead and take them up. 4, 6, and I'm going to move through Vormir and pick those up. 7, 8, 9. Those are going to Xanadu. And I am ending up at the Floridas.
All right.
Okay. Draw 2. We got our dispersal.
Sweet. And we also got an extra brew so that we have 3 blues for
Yeah,
the
we have enough
three.
blues, but I did not draw Jacksonville. Therefore, not full optimizations will be had. So New York, I'm just going to set it to the side here because it's probably being inoculated. Istanbul and Soap. So Istanbul's naked, New York and Soap.
Okay.
What you gonna do, Blue? What you gonna do?
So blue. Inoculates New York.
Okay. I was waiting for you to say that.
So that's no actions. We did not luck into Jacksonville.
Nope.
We could use dispersal if we want to.
Yeah, we could leave all of our friends behind. But if they don't dance, and if you don't dance, they're not friends of mine.
So I can sprint.
Way to ignore the meme.
I did. So I can sprint all the way to Istanbul and make it rain there.
um,
And I'm gonna have to discard the produce supplies if I draw a yellow or blue.
yeah, I thought the plan was that we're getting Jacksonville in Blue's hand and London in White's hand.
Ah, okay.
So
I
you'll have to
that plan.
excuse my squirrely ignorance here. Why are we going to make it rain?
All right. So I regular produce supplies and then walk to Jacksonville.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. One to
Yep.
get into a haven to actually do it. 2 to
Yep.
do it. 3, 4, and you have 3 supply keys
And
on you as a result.
is Flowrida in the Dixard?
Is Flowrida in the Dixard? Yes.
Not what I meant. It's not in the infection pile.
Oh,
Discard.
no, otherwise I would have taken care of it. Okay. So,
So chapters
draw.
that
We got our
end.
Team Bravo. Draw. You got your blue. So after I build, you reckon.
Uh-huh. And
But now you're
we will,
at your hand limit, so you're over your hand limit. So I assume you're going to play Team Bravo, so it doesn't go to waste.
yeah, and we'll Team Bravo Istanbul.
Yeah, that is a fair enough one to Team Bravo.
Well, one in Istanbul, one in Cairo.
Cairo already has one, so I'm not. Uh,
Right, but Cairo has lower,
okay.
like, is Istanbul more common than Cairo in our top area?
I think Istanbul has 2 cards in our top area, while Cairo. Oh, Istanbul has 3 cards in our top area, while Cairo has 2. We've already we
Okay,
see all 3 Istanbuls up here. We don't know where our last Cairo is.
okay. Then I'm happy with that. We'll use
Right.
dispersal later if we need to,
One,
right?
two, three. Okay, so we're still in safe draws. Yeah, we'll use the space dispersal later. So, um,
All right,
so
so that's me at my hand
now we've got to.
action. We've inoculated New York twice,
Yeah,
so
Jacksonville.
now we inoculate Florida.
Now we can actually get rid of New York if we play things correctly. And the Tubs.
Sweet. All right, so Pink goes to Jacksonville, gives the blue card to that
So
guy, and then
one.
is
So that's one,
he using this?
two,
Is he
three.
using dispersal now or trashing your? If you do that, I have to trash a blue that is the win condition.
Okay. But hold on a second. Don't you?
I need to reckon blue.
Okay. So
Wait, no, we're good because uh I can just take Washington from
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can accept Jacksonville. And
New York or London.
no, no.
Okay. So, uh, 4, 5. I'm
Uh
gonna get rid of
three
Tripoli.
actions inoculate Jacksonville and inoculate uh New York.
Okay, so you're gonna inoculate New York.
Well, definitely inoculating Jacksonville since I'm there.
Okay.
And it seems are we in a safe draw, I guess now?
Yeah.
Okay, if we're in a safe draw, then whose action is going to inoculate New York? Is it going to be Bob the Builder or
I have extra actions for my turn, so you don't have to go to New York if that's what you're saying.
yeah, so what's the fourth action
I
for
mean,
Pink?
you still need to get at least close to this shit so that way you could deal with it.
We
And also, I probably
we
shouldn't get rid
win
of
the
Tripoli. I probably
game.
should get rid
We
of.
we win the game on Farmer's next turn, or not Farmer, but Radio Operator's next
Uh,
turn.
we only have built one station, my friend.
Uh, for blue, cure for yellow.
Oh.
and then wreck it, and then we've won the game.
Then I don't see anything for you to do. I think it might be better for you just to go to New York, so that way if other things pop up that we have actions to deal with, we can deal with.
Well, I'm saying on Blue's turn we win the game.
Right, but for
So
your fourth action, I don't see anything you can do that.
inoculate something.
Yeah, so go to New
Yeah.
York and inoculate it.
Yeah.
Because what I'm saying is, in case if you draw something that we can have actions to take care of, then we can have actions to take care of.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So
All right. Draw the dose.
soap,
Infect the 3.
nodnol,
No,
and
no.
washing tubs. So I'm definitely inoculating washing tubs, but I know what I'm doing. Okay, so oh, shit.
Okay. So you go to Washington, inoculate it, build. That's 2 of the action.
Also,
Alec.
is there a okay? So washing tubs, washing tubs. So
Do you have 2 soap?
no, I only have Lagos.
Okay. You can't use Lagos to go there and back. So,
Yeah.
is trips also not helpful? Yeah. So, I guess it's that.
So one, two, three, four, and two cubes equals a research supply center. I mean, that's the second action.
Um, I guess place cubes on tubs for just in case, and make cubes
Yeah,
for
no, yeah,
just in case.
make drop because there's no reason to have them in my hand if you're going to go there anyways, right?
Yeah, because
Um,
I'm. Hang on. Move recon.
but then we win.
Yeah, there wouldn't be another yellow for me to go to. I have to build it in
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
yep. And I'm just going to go ahead and play dispersal right now while it makes sense to.
Uh, uh, play it after epidemic dot draw equals true or
Are
not.
you sure about that, bud? Okay.
Um, I mean the time to like draw your 2 player cards. Sure, you don't draw an epidemic is what I'm
Okay, I didn't.
getting at.
It says it's going
Okay,
to end on your
now
turn anyways. Yeah.
yeah. So now dispersal to take care of problem area.
I put it on New York. Haha, kidding. Sopapia. Actually, let's not put it on Istanbul. Let's put. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There. I made Knowhere useful by dispersing from it.
Yep.
So top three: London, Caro, and Soap. Ah, good thing I put one. I put a couple on Soap.
Yep.
So my guess is first action is supply center.
Yep.
One, two,
Two to
three.
tubs, three to take tubs, four to recon.
Reckon. Yep.
And there's no Jacksonville or tubs for me to
I'll double
back at
check, but I'm pretty
six.
sure I took care of it whenever I was in there. No, I don't see any. It's a shame we didn't get all
Cool.
three soaps out. That would have been a good one to inoculate. And you and I were thinking the same thing, Brian, because I was like,
Yeah,
I could have done it if I would have not discarded my yellow card, and but because I did, yeah.
yep.
Okay, so
Okay.
package one. We finally opened package one.
All right.
This is definitely
66.
the weirdest game though that we unlocked South America and that before we unlocked North
And
America.
the Hagen.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the it's still showing. There we go.
I was waiting for it to load. I was just okay. Anywho, could you mark down these numbers here? Okay. Chicago. Okay. That's a Reckon report. Somebody gets it. It really doesn't matter who in this case. Chicago's go into player discard. The Chicago's go into this. All of these cards go over here. Oh, wait, let me double check that. There might have been something in there. That all looks good to me. Okay, so we got to open up 66. And some of these I think we've already opened, but not 66, that's for sure.
Yeah. Because 66 is North America with your favorite button.
Place. I just jizzed my pants. Next is J. I think that one we already opened. Yeah. J23L39. Yeah, we've already opened up all of those. I'm looking in the chat log here. Reckon report. We've reckoned our last reckonings.
Did 66 have more stuff in it besides the map?
Nope. The rest of the shit, the J23L39, was the rules for,
Right.
scouting
But
and shit.
before you 66, I thought there was more crap in the
Uh,
66.
okay, hold on a second. I already 66'd it, but see, empty. See? Empty.
Oh, okay. Stool Corey then. 66, 66.
Yepper, yepper. Okay, what else we got? Okay,
All
so now
right.
I am going to place the no cubes on New York before we forget because it no longer needs cubes.
Stool Corey.
Yep. So we've unlocked Chicago. That's fun. And we won, so we're going to give it another. I see this as an absolute win. The button's
And
getting
both
in the
sides.
way. I guess I can move it like right here. Yeah, that makes sense. Put one above, put one below. There we go.
Okay, so game end steps is to just pop.
So yeah, we don't have to adjust pop. We click the end game and it'll do it for us.
All right, so city check, I guess, even though we know this month we get five.
So yeah,
We
we only have
also
12. We need 16 before, or we need 17 before we get our next tier.
yep.
Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could get there if we really wanted to. But I think we remember that we don't want to massively explore everything, if I remember correctly.
We don't do to uh
I'm gonna move these supplies, the supply center. Like I'm just gonna create a nice little pile here in the ocean. Because I'm tired of finding that bag. I don't like to find that bag. Anywho. That actually might ruin the scripting, so I'll just put the bag in the ocean. Either way. So it looks
okay,
like
so,
our population went down.
yeah, we
No, our
only
population
gained
went up by 2.
three. We gained three pop, and we lost one. We lost two pop,
Yeah.
so we netted one
Yeah. So we're still good on the pop
because
front.
I removed one plague cube.
Yeah, we are still good on the population front. Um,
Wait, no, that was neutral.
we had
We
11, population 33. That's the last time I see population at when we had 11 cities, and we connected one additional city to the grid. You check the chat here, 35. We gained 2.
oh, okay. I was considering the without adding new cities. Like
Yeah.
we neutraled out. We lost three plague cubes. We gained three research.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
And
we add the cities. We did gain, but it neutraled out in that it was 33 to 33, and we gained 2 more to 35.
yeah.
Okay. So no single city besides Lima is in danger of going down to 0. So we have 5 money. What are we going to spend the money on? I mean, first of all, broker, right?
We want to do three for architect builder.
Yeah, architect. Uh, 3 for architect.
Um,
That leaves 2 remaining. Now we can send one Lima's way to stop it from being.
do we want to raise the pot for Lima or murder Lima?
Let's murder Lima.
Okay.
Or do we want to murder Bogota? Or no, we want to well stock Bogota because that's in the ass end of
No,
nowhere.
but will be well stocked, I guess.
Yeah, but Bogota will be well stocked because that's in the ass end of nowhere. Literally. Oh, I love that name of that David. Yeah,
Right.
Bogota's in the ass end of nowhere, so we don't want to go there ever again.
Okay, and we're gonna try to reckon uh Europe. I would be the next stop, right?
Yeah, we need to 66 the subjective.
Unless we luck sack into A B C D E.
Yeah, unless we luck sack in the ABCDE. The problem is also we're not set up to reckon Europe because right now, as it is,
Draw
we
from discard.
yeah we have to get exactly the right number. Anyway, so we have one money left over after we improve. Yeah, it still carries the misspelling of well stuck it. Okay, so
Gotcha.
that is 3, 4. We have one money left over. Do we want to keep going with our city card improvements and lay the foundations for a great society?
Yeah. Double down on blue or even out on yellow.
I would rather even out on yellow.
Okay.
When it comes to the foundations, we have 4 of them, and I think the way we did it is besides red, we made sure at least one of them was on each of the 3 primary colors. And the reason
Oh,
why we didn't do it to red was because we did by that point we
I'm
got the wild cards.
yeah. And I just remembered that we're somewhat dumb for putting it in good air because we don't have the shit for it, but at the same time, it didn't matter where we put a yellow research station because we don't have
Eh,
teleports.
yeah, yeah, we didn't have the ability to buy it permanently. Like I just thought you would want to get
Yeah.
its population up so that way, since it too is in the ass end of nowhere,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that way we can
Okay.
ignore it a little bit more. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna foundation it up, or are we gonna search for like a one cost ability we like?
Foundation it up
Okay.
because I don't think there are
I don't know. I
one
prefer
cost
like
ability
here
that
here
worth a
is
slot.
here is my reasoning for why we should prioritize these, and I can't believe I didn't think about this last time. It's because the character abilities can still only be used by one character. These can be used by everybody.
Yeah, the reason why we kind of consider doing characters only is because if we don't draw the infection card or don't draw the foundation card, then it has no effect. Whereas if we have the character in play, we're gonna do that ogre and ogre and ogre again,
Okay.
right?
I mean, here,
Hey,
let's take at least a cursory glance at these so that way we can remind ourselves about them. So I'm gonna drag them all out here, and let's see which ones cost how much or whatever, right? So facilitator, that's 2. Foreman, that's 2. Outrider, that's 3. Helmsman, that's 3. Supplier, that's 3. Courier, that's 3. Runner is 1. Grenadier's 2. Record keeper's 1. Okay, so no, we'll probably never get that whatever, to be honest. But then again, since this is a Thanos one, we will have extra money to throw around, so we'll see. Um, As an action, discard a city card while in a haven or supply center to move to any location on the grid. So that just breaks the limit of it has to be a specific card for that person.
Right. And that's why we gave it to Black Science. Because it was, hey, you're at a research center or a haven or two distance away from there. Teleport to this spot, and then I forgot what Thanos means doing for that, but it's completely
Um,
destroyed.
are we missing some cubes? Ah, here we go. We are missing some cubes. Click that button. No. Okay, so we're expected to manually do the reserve part. Fair enough. Wait a minute. This is saying we should have 48. Is it calculating this correctly?
Uh, Probably. We have unlocked it so damn.
No, like
There
it's
are
based off
only
of.
50,
So we started the game with 36. 36 plus 15 is what?
51.
Yeah.
And then those are minus 3.
4 times.
Wait, 36 plus 15 is 51.
Yeah, so
Why?
this is 40, 44, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Apparently we copied a cube somewhere.
Apparently.
Okay, delete.
Or maybe your bag turned into a cube.
Either way, it's been fixed.
Okay.
So they
So
expect us
there's
to
51.
remove 3 on our own. So they expect us to manage the reserve on our own.
I thought that that's what that 48 button did at the start of each
Like
month.
here,
Like,
watch.
click.
I'll click it. I'll click it. It didn't do it.
You broke the script.
That's never how the button worked. Anywho, okay. So the ability to teleport
Uh,
anywhere.
yeah, that's a nuts this time ability.
Sorry, what did you say?
The scientist is going to be called No Resurrections this time.
Okay.
Because his main ability is to 66 infection cards.
Oh, I follow you. And that's right. We called him Black Science Man, didn't we?
Yes.
Some don't think the universe is like it be, but it do. Anywho,
But
so
oh, hold up. Was that uh unfunded event critical for this particular
the unfunded event that you
the
got,
decontaminant kit that's still in Blue's hand?
yeah, all play cubes from one location of the grid. No, not really.
Okay, yeah, we weren't
I,
critted for
I would rather have it in the deck, fattening up our stack.
true. it only saves us one pop otherwise. We're back down to four, and it's all midnight, so
Anyway, so we're gonna go. I
we're
think we're
not
going with
set.
foundations because I don't think runner is gonna be that important right now. Do you?
No, but it is an important card for uh, later when we've unlocked the character.
Okay, name a black or yellow card. We could probably
A
do a black
yellow
card right now because since we only have three black cards in play.
yellow card. We want to make it rain down in Africa.
Okay, what's the location? Lagos.
Good air.
Good air. Okay.
Wait, no, you're right, Lagos, because good air needs to be a unique one.
Okay, so that's gonna be our foundations. Okay. Trash you. And our lockdown is going to be in Lima. Hey, you're already up there. Where's the rip in pieces? Rip this bitch up. Okay, that's Lima. And finally, we've got the architect of your demise, which of course goes to Bob the Builder.
Yep. And early game not having fast travel just feels so weird, you know?
Yeah, but we'll get it if we can unlock freaking Europe this go around.
Yeah.
Well, this next go around. Obviously not tonight, but
Right.
let me at least get the board set up. Man, that was so weird. You were ready to discover black, and just couldn't happen. All right, so no
Couldn't.
cubes on Santiago. I'm not just gonna say no cubes on Lima, and we'll just take one off of some random spot somewhere. No cubes on New
We need
York.
one,
Yeah, but
one, one cube.
after I click evenly supply the grid, I'll just take a cube from someplace else.
Okay,
You follow?
I follow.
Oh wait, Chicago. Oh wait, no, we did earn because it didn't automatically put out Chicago's population out there.
Well, we built three researchers. None
Population
of
is
them.
38.
Maybe we earned one
Oh, here we go.
or netted one.
Yeah, looks like we gained pop. If we really want to be sure about it, we can look at the vid. Spoiler alert, we won't. Okay, so is that all the kind of pre-game setup I gotta do? I gotta get out the epidemic cards, don't I?
Yeah, have you fished out the epidemic and
And
uh,
the got to
funded?
fish out the epidemics and the funded events. Yep. To
I suppose we should also update the right side, or are we doing the no cube as that in?
6. Okay. So now you are over here with 4 funding. That's all 5 epidemics. There's these rationes. Events. So wait, what's this about? You got to update something?
Uh, the stuff on the right side, like you have Santiago is gone. Good day, sir. But I figure we're doing the no cube as that sticker, but we still want to put Lima on lockdown over there.
Yeah, we don't want to forget that. We
And
definitely.
if there's anything that we're partway inoculated,
Yeah, there are. We're partway there on
Jacksonville
Jacksonville
and
and
Tub.
Washington.
Okay, so one Washington, two Jackson, or whichever way we. Two cube, Jacksonville, one cube.
Well, I mean, we'll obviously curate it after we click the button, but you know, I figured since that one's only going to get one
Yeah.
anyways, we'll just go ahead and tell it no cubes. You know.
Yeah. All right. Sounds Gucci.
Okay.
Because we have foundations on uh, blue and yellow. Which particular card it's on does not matter for.
Okay. I'll add that.
Um, this run, are we gonna make our deck the fattest of all the stacks and not package five anything?
I believe we found out that that was a fool's errand. That even if we have literally all the cards, the best we can do is break even. I think, if I remember correctly, the best thing we can do for ourselves is um, get it down, and I don't remember the breakpoints, but get this down for the number of epidemics, down
Yeah.
to the lowest possible. Was the only way that we could actually beat the system, and even then, it was still like not that great of
We
us beating the
could
system.
not keep that at the lowest
Yeah, it would be
possible
impossible.
at max pop.
Like we the law if we keep it there for until it becomes impossible, that would technically give us the best chances for those games
Oh
because it
yeah,
only counts the city cards, not the
yeah.
other miscellaneous
I
cards.
also just recalibrated for Thanos run. We don't want the fattest of all the player decks, because that means that we have to survive for longer.
Yeah, like we want a thin player deck, but we want an efficient player deck.
Yeah. Well, then for city card,
Thin
right?
for city cards, fat as we can on everything else. And that's the only possible way that we can be that we can beat the epidemic game. Because if I remember correctly, we sat there and calculated it out, and I believe it would literally take every card possible, and we only
And
beat it by one card.
yeah, and I think that that was including maximum funding of 10. So we're going to be at 4
It
and 6.
wasn't including that much funding. It was not including funding at all. But still, we'd effectively, if we make the deck as fat as possible, we're only going to beat it by the amount our funding is.
Gotcha. Well,
Which,
I mean,
frankly, sounds not that good.
for this particular run where we're maintaining our funding at 4 or 6, it's okay, but because we want to lose by running out of player cards to draw, that's
Well, yeah, we want to lose by running out of
not a
player cards, but at
compatible.
the same time, we also want to stay at that border. You know, the border
Right.
where we don't go to the next epidemic card, but we stay as low as we possibly can.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So the good news is, like, as we unlock Europe, the Middle East, and Africa, which I think we discovered we want to wait on the Middle East for as long as possible.
Yeah.
The
The
good
the
news is,
Middle East unlock July.
yeah, uh,
Sprinted.
as we unlock those, we can start thinning out their respective decks. But like, as far as I'm concerned, until we unlock Europe, we aren't going to thin out any player cards for Europe. Until we unlock Africa, we're not going to thin out any player cards for Africa because we have to have both a combination of 4 random cards plus ABCD or plus ABCDE.
Whoa. 3 random cards.
Yeah, 3 random cards now, but that's still
Shit.
not an easy task.
Yeah, that's still half of the blues in the deck.
Yeah.
Actually, possibly only 2 cards if we get super lucky.
Anyway, I'm
Because
gonna save this game
Foundation.
because I think we've done all the editing. Oh, I'm gonna save it for a different reason, but right. Wait. It's so long and thanks all for the fish. Thanks for all the fish. The book number 2.
What?
Well, we kept the pattern up. We kept the pattern up because the game that we abandoned was named the Clone Wars because it was the second in the second of the trilogy. We renamed it the third time. We named it Far From Home because it was the second in the Spider-Man movies.
Uh-huh.
Is So Long and Thanks for All the Fish the second book of that series?
Mm. Um, we're in the end game now.
It's
It's
the
after
fourth
midnight.
book.
So I'm going to sleep.
That's the fourth book, man.
Well, this is the 4th iteration of season 2 now.
No, it's not.
We didn't complete the second one.
One, two. Yeah, this is the fourth. This is
We
the fourth
abandoned the
iteration of
second
season
one, but
two.
this is the 4th iteration.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. This is the This is the fourth iteration. Either way, okay. So, but before I do
Eh,
in this, I am gonna pull up our old save file, and we're gonna get these cards over, so that way we don't have to worry about them ever again.
gotcha.
People don't think the universe be like it is, but it do. It's me every time. Oh god. Okay. Uh. Okay. So long and Thanos for all the fish.
G dot G.
I'm gonna go ahead and save this and call the stream a night here.
All right. I
All
had a
right.
thought.